Based on what
Your truth.
No, it's not. It's God's
Your
truth.
truth.
God's truth. And
Your truth. Yeah, because I have to trust you.
I don't have a truth.
I have to trust you, right?
Well,
because aren't you the delivery of the message?
You have to trust God.
Aren't you the delivery of the message?
I'm delivering the message.
Right. So I have to trust you. I don't know you.
Well, compare what I say to God's word.
If I were to get into the logistics of that and speak to you regarding religion or those ideas, I wouldn't be a very good police officer out here and remain neutral to protect the rights that you want to be using out here. Because then I could just go against whatever I didn't believe in. That I believe was interpretation of, as you say, God's law, or what you're telling me I should be going by, because you're just delivering the message. Do you see the conflict there?
You're called to uphold the Constitution. You swore an oath to that, right?
Right.
And this is not upholding the Constitution. And I say this respectfully, no disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
It's not upholding the Constitution when you know there people are being murdered and you allow it to happen.
Okay, but the Supreme Court has determined that is not murder.
Well, the Supreme Court, one, they don't make law, and two, they're wrong.
Well, do you realize how often you contradict yourself when using the Supreme Court, but then not using it? Do you understand how you sound?
There are times the Supreme Court has been right, but they've often been wrong.
So do you want me to only follow the Supreme Court and their decisions / opinions that create case law that determine how police officers are required to do their jobs when I interpret it as going along with, do you understand that would create chaos?
Well, it's created chaos following the Supreme Court when they've allowed hundreds of millions of people to be murdered.
So I shouldn't follow the Supreme Court, is what you're saying?
Not always. Just like when they allowed when they put out the Federal Fugitive Slave Act and they allowed slavery to go on for decades. We shouldn't have followed that. That was an evil. That wasn't a law. That was an evil ruling. And just like today, the preborn, what they did was evil, and we need to ignore that and defy it.
And it takes time. It takes time. But the people who are enforcing the laws are trying to do the best they can within those laws. But if we pick and choose what laws we enforce or what rights we choose to